Hello! I noticed that black and white film does not get enough love here on the YouTubes, at least from what I've noticed. So I just wanted to talk about why I love shooting black and white film and why I feel like it suits my work. And also how it helped me find my style. It's a lot more common nowadays to find people that shoot film, but with this resurgence of film, I feel like a lot of people tend to gravitate towards color or shooting color. And it makes sense, right? You transition from shooting digital to film photography, you would think, oh, I should shoot color probably. For me, I enjoy making my life harder and I really like obstacles, so I really appreciate the unfamiliarity of black and white. For those who haven't seen my first film photography video or haven't seen any of my film photography videos at all, I started shooting film because I accidentally enrolled in a black and white film photography class in my junior year of college. I had finished up all my gen ed. I had no math, no English, no history to worry about, so I decided to take up photography. But little did I know that it was a film photography class, and little did I know that it's also black and white film photography. So everything was just completely new territory to me. Although I did like photography in general, I wasn't like super into it. That's why I was taking the class, to learn more. So I definitely didn't even have a style at that point. For my first year of shooting film, I only shot on Tri-X 400, which is a very, I would say, contrasty black and white film stock, and I feel like it really helped me discover my style. With color, in my opinion, I feel like the colors itself can get very distracting, but I think the fact that I started shooting in black and white film really helped me be more mindful and be more, what's the word I'm looking for? It helped me be more intentional with what I was shooting, especially with the subject matter. Black and white also helped me realize the importance of tones and contrast. I have a lot of appreciation for the really dark darks and the really light lights and finding a good balance in between, because even without color, I feel like just the contrast of a photo alone can help push the story forward. For my style at least, I really leaned towards very contrasty images. I really took advantage of the dark darks, and I really enjoyed, really, what am I talking about anymore? My professor, she's one of the best professors I ever had. She always pushed us to try new things with our work. Like, she'll look at our work and tell us what she thinks is a strong point in our work, and then she'll point us to the right direction to try something new, or at least expand on our work. At the beginning of film photography, I felt like I was just taking very stereotypical photos, like photos of summer with a bouquet of flowers, photos of me with a bouquet of flowers, just very straight on, boring looking portraits. I will be honest, black and white itself can almost be very boring to look at, but the fact that it can be so boring really pushed me to finding ways to make my work interesting to look at. I like finding ways to make my work just slightly off, just a tiny bit weird. And I feel like I wouldn't have done that with color film or just color photography in general. So I took a beginner class, and then I took an intermediate class, and then I decided not to take an advanced class because I wasn't a photography student. I skipped photography for a semester, realized how much I missed it, and then took a digital class, and I retook intermediate. When I took that digital class, it felt like the style that I had built up over the years just fell flat. Like, I had no idea what to do with color. It was just so overwhelming for me because there's so many options. Especially with the first project I did, I was looking to all my favorite color photographers to figure out like what color I wanted to go for, and since it was digital, I also fixated over certain images for like hours on Photoshop. It went from focusing more on the subject matter of my photos into relying on color as a crutch. So it was just hard finding a balance between those. But I will say that I have been shooting color film more recently just because I want to familiarize myself with it, and for the longest time I almost hated color film just because I was used to black and white. So now I'm trying to like mend the two. I'm trying to like find my style that's consistent and cohesive through black and white and color. But at the end of the day, this is really just a fat appreciation post for black and white film because it helped me find the creepy, mortality-driven, lonely, sad style I have now. I'm just thankful I started shooting film with black and white, is what I'm trying to say. So if you haven't shot black and white before, I highly encourage it. And if you're not a fan of black and white, let me know why down below. Anyways, I will see you guys again very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye!